YouTube, this is Colour Waters, and today I'm bringing you a kind of update on how I'm finding Black Ops 2 in general, what's been going on, and how, as a leader, I'm going to kind of set up my team to play competitive gaming around it. So the gameplay, first of all, is a 36-6 gameplay on Hard Hat on the map Standoff, I believe this is. I start off as knife only. As you can see, I have 6 perks, like no gun whatsoever, no lethal grenades, and I only have a black hat, and that's just purely for taking down air support. The reason for this is because in this gameplay I was going for a gold knife, the gold combat knife. I now have that. I just haven't been able to upload this video because of theatre being down, and I didn't record it straight away, so I've had to wait until the patch came out and that's been available. So the real like what I was doing right at the start of this game was I was trying to get 5 kill streaks with using only the combat knife. Somehow this guy doesn't see me, and so that's what I was doing. I now have the gold combat knife, the gold Type 25, and the gold M8. So I'm kind of going more for the assault rifles at the moment. I have almost got the FMJ, FHJ even, which is the launcher for taking down air support. I have almost got that gold as well. I keep calling it the Stinger, so if ever you hear that me say like I've got a gold Stinger or I'm going for a gold Stinger, that's the gun I mean. So anyway, on to what I was meant to be talking about. Today I'm going to be talking about, as I said, my team and how I'm going to be playing for my team, how we're going to set up around this game. So first of all, I'm a support player. I'm not the best in my team at the game. I'm just going to put that out there. Maka on our team is the main run-around slayer. He's just like a boss. Johnny is the main objective, and Neb is the other slayer. So I kind of fill in that support role. If we need another objective player, I'm the one who kind of takes that upon myself to play that role and to help Johnny out with what he's doing. If we need another assault rifle, I'm the one that changes and does that. And that's quite a key thing, I think, as a leader. I am constantly trying to help out my team by filling in the gaps, as it were. So in this game, I'm not the best at killing whatsoever. This is definitely a one-off game. As you can see, I'm going for the swarm in it. I didn't realise that right at the start. And like this game, I think overall I have like a 1 KD, which I'm actually really surprised about. I've had a lot of awful negative games, and so I'm by no means the best at this game. So my role, I've kind of decided, is to, because there's a lot of objective game modes such as Domination or Hardpoint and CTF even. Less in CTF, but in the other two, it's really important to like hold the spawns and like know how long, especially in Hardpoint, how long the objective's actually there and where the next one is, and setting up for each of those. So in my team, I'm going to be the one who's going, okay, we've got 30 seconds left, the next one's, I know, at the fountain, and I'll be sitting on the better side of that, kind of holding that spawn for my team. That means that most of the gameplays you'll be seeing from me won't be that kind of rushy. I'll be more sitting at the back waiting for people to come to me, which will make the gameplay slightly more boring. But as a competitive team, you do go for the win. If all of your team goes negative and you get the win, that's not important. Like, going negative isn't important, or going positive isn't important. It's just how you do as a team. If you win or lose, that's all that matters. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm probably going to be using an M8 or a Type 25. The M8 seems to be the the kind of best assault rifle at the moment, so that's the one I'm going to be sticking with. As a team, the idea is to have, well, my idea for the team is to have and the OBJ player, so Johnny in this case, or me if I decide to help him, running around with a Scorpion, and as you can see in the gameplay I've just got my Swarm, so I'm going to be looking in the sky seeing that because I've never had one before. Back to commentary. The OBJ is going to be using a Scorpion because it's just insane up close, and as an OBJ player you are going to be running into their spawn and like getting really up close and personal with everyone. Maka, in my mind I've got set for the kind of PDW, MSMC, kind of Slayer support kind of role. He's a natural with the SMGs, so he'll suit that perfectly. And then Neb is going to be our main Slayer with the M8, so I'm going to be dipping around each of those areas, sometimes running a Scorpion probably for hardpoint, maybe running a PDW or MSMC for CTF, maybe domination, and search I'll probably be using an M8, and maybe in a few of those that'll change. I might use an M8 for the larger maps on hardpoint, just to get those long lines of sight down. But that's basically what I've got set out for my team. So as a recap, the OBJ will be using Scorpion, the support player will be using the PDW, and the Slayer will be using the M8. This game is slightly strange, as in you can have like a lot of perks, and you don't need to run around with lethals or tacticals even. So the game is going to be really, really interesting at a competitive level, because as you can see, this gameplay I've got 6 perks and no gun. You probably won't see anything that extreme, but you'll probably see a lot of double perks and people running without the nades and stuff, even though the nades are much more powerful in this game than in previous games. The concussion, for example, is just insanely overpowered. So on most classes I'd advise having some sort of tactical. If you're not going to run lethal, at least have one stun, though it's not the all-important thing. The Slayer, as I've said before, is going to have an M8, but if they're going to double perk, I'd advise having one concussion, 1 frag, and every class I advise you'd have toughness on it, but probably Scavenger as well, because Scavenger allows you in this game not only to pick up ammo but also to pick up the grenades and the stuns, so you can just constantly spam nades at the enemy and then pick them back up and like throw them again. So that's going to be really overpowered in this game. It is a shame that like in some of the rules I think EUE have banned the tactician wildcard, which I think is a shame, because I was looking forward to running around with like 2 stuns and like a smoke, or like 2 stuns, 2 MPs maybe. Obviously shock charges and like the other overpowered stuff there is banned, but I would like to see that kind of more tactical, like smoking and like that kind of aspect of the game to come out. So maybe we'll see that in a few of my gameplays. Anyway, this has been my kind of update. I went 36 and 6, as I said, got the Swarm, and I hope you've enjoyed the commentary.